Are you a qualified teacher outside Malta and wondering whether you can actually get a teaching job in Malta in 2026? The answer is yes, but there are important requirements you need to understand before you start applying. In this video, I'm going to show you the types of teaching opportunities available in Malta, the qualifications you may need, teacher registration, salaries, the work permit process for non-EU teachers, where to find genuine vacancies, and some important things you should know before paying anyone for a job. So if you're a teacher looking to move to Malta, stay with me until the end. Are teachers needed in Malta? Let's start with the big question. Are there teaching opportunities in Malta? Yes. Malta has an official education recruitment portal where teaching and education vacancies are advertised. Opportunities can include primary and secondary education, special education, learning support, adult education, and different subject areas. Depending on the vacancy, you may see opportunities in areas such as English, science, computing and ICT, music, geography, languages, and other subjects. So this isn't simply about teaching English. There are opportunities across different areas of education. What types of teachers can apply? Now let's look at who may be interested in these opportunities. If you're a qualified primary teacher, secondary teacher, special education teacher or subject specialist, Malta may be worth researching. For example, teachers with backgrounds in science, mathematics, ICT, languages, music and other specialist subjects can look at relevant vacancies. There are also opportunities connected with adult education and English language teaching. However, here's something very important. Having teaching experience does not automatically mean you can teach in Malta. Your qualifications and professional status matter, and the requirements can differ depending on the type of teaching position. Qualifications and registration. This is one of the most important sections for overseas teachers. Before applying, you need to determine whether your teaching qualification is recognized for the position you're interested in. For teaching in compulsory education, Malta has a teacher warrant system. Depending on your circumstances, you may need a permanent or temporary teacher's warrant, and overseas qualifications may need to be assessed. You may also be asked to provide documents such as your teaching qualification, academic certificates, transcripts, evidence of experience, identification, and other supporting documents. If you're coming from outside the EU, don't assume that your qualification will automatically be accepted simply because you have many years of experience. Check the current requirements before submitting an application. English teaching in Malta. Another area worth mentioning is English language teaching. Malta has a well-established English language teaching sector, and there is an official permit system for English language teaching. This is different from simply applying for a mainstream school teaching position. Depending on the role, you may need specific ELT qualifications and English language teaching credentials. So if your background is in English teaching, don't only search for school teacher jobs. Also research Malta's English language teaching sector and the specific permit requirements. Salaries. Now let's talk about one of the questions I know many people will ask. How much can teachers earn in Malta? Government teaching positions are normally linked to published salary scales, while private and international schools can have their own salary structures. For example, a recent Maltese government teaching vacancy advertised a salary starting around €28,700 per year, with progression through the relevant salary scale. Your actual salary can depend on your qualification, experience, grade, employer, and type of position. And remember, don't look at salary alone. Before accepting an offer, consider rent, transportation, taxes, insurance, family expenses, and the overall cost of living in Malta. Work permit/single permit. Now let's talk about immigration. If you're an EU national, your situation is different from someone coming from outside the EU. For non-EU teachers, you will generally need the appropriate authorization to work and reside in Malta. One important route is the single permit. The single permit combines authorization for employment and residence for eligible third country nationals. In many cases, the employer plays an important role in the application process. Where to find genuine jobs? So where should you actually look for teaching jobs? My first recommendation is to start with official Maltese recruitment and government education websites. Search for the actual employer, check whether the vacancy appears on an official website, read the requirements carefully and apply through the proper channel. For private and international schools, go directly to the school's official careers page whenever possible. Scam warning. Please listen carefully to this part. If someone contacts you and says, "Pay me and I will guarantee you a teaching job in Malta," be extremely careful. Verify the employer. Verify the vacancy. Verify the contract. And verify the immigration requirements through official Maltese sources. Can you move with family? And if you're thinking about moving with your family, don't forget to research family residence rules before making plans. Your ability to bring dependents can depend on your residence status, employment situation, and the applicable immigration rules. So don't assume that getting a teaching job automatically means your entire family can travel immediately. Check the current rules for your specific situation. Final summary. So, can overseas teachers find opportunities in Malta in 2026? Yes, but you need to approach the process properly. First, identify the type of teaching job you're qualified for. Second, check whether your qualification and professional status meet the requirements. Third, search for genuine vacancies through official and verified employer channels. Fourth, understand the salary and cost of living. And finally, understand the work permit and residence process before making any financial commitment. This is Purpose Path TV Global. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.